my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. That energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking fight me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Rise and shine. Rise and shine.
Morning.
Mm. I am surprised that you jumped up here. I didn't know if you would or not.
Well, why wouldn't I?
Back to sleep.
I ain't been asleep, girl.
Yeah. Yeah, Soup. Apparently, hey, Six Up, Soup. Apparently, because we were talking about Colleen last night, wondering where she was, Matthew over there put it on his page, I guess, and Perp announced it on her live this morning. So I don't know what's true or, I don't know.
Well, no, Soup, I think they're saying that Colleen passed away.
Yeah. So I don't know if anybody can verify that or not.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Matthew called the cat mama. Just
Right.
saying. That's
Yeah, he
that's
said,
what.
I miss you already, Mom. M-U-M, Mom.
Yeah. Six Up's gonna email her. Maybe she'll. Hey Susan, good morning. Well, good afternoon where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sassy, that's what I understood too.
It was confusing because he called her Jenny, but I don't know what he normally called her. He probably just called her mom.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Colleen was something. I mean, hope maybe it was just her cat. I mean, the way it was put out though, that it was. Yeah, exactly, and exactly. That's why I was like, oh, we need to find out for sure. Oh, Perp needs to keep her mouth shut about a lot of stuff, doesn't she? Oh, he called her Mama Jim. Yeah. Yeah, TJ, I don't know. Just to find out what's true or not. Good morning, Iris. You rise and shine, girl. Rise and shine. Yeah,
Hi,
yeah,
Iris.
she was speaking on her, and then
Yeah,
I
she
don't know.
said, "Oh well, we didn't always get along, but prayers to her family."
Well, she doesn't even believe in
I know.
any kind of religious. Okay, thank you, Six Up. Let's see if they. That would be horrible. Yeah, man. You know what? I mean, hopefully it isn't true, but it would be really horrible for somebody to lie that bad. Yeah, Sassy. I know she. Yeah, she does. Iris got the grand. Iris, you got your granddaughter. What's Iris doing?
Oh no, but I think she needs a link.
Oh, does she? Oh. Well, why don't you
She didn't ask for it, but I think she needs it.
drive? Yeah. Oh no, Jane was just they put out that I guess Colleen passed away.
Pearl said,
Oh, oh,
"Open panel."
oh, and we gotta make sure that we don't get bombarded. Yeah, and it could be. She's not in the house yet. All right, we'll give you a few, Iris. We'll give you a few.
Six Up said, "Open that panel."
Okay. Yeah, Soup. I hope it's not it because that's what I was worried about last night when I said I hope she's okay. Like, Colleen's not around. What's going on? Like I don't know. Yeah, that's true, Breach. Look, not only does she do that, but she said she doesn't believe in any kind of God or religion or whatever your religious preference is. She doesn't have faith. She has no faith. So what good does it do if you don't have?
She just thinks it's just something to say to get attention.
Yeah, higher power. The 14th was the last time you seen her. Mm. Yeah, and no morals. Oh God. Good morning, Tony. Yeah.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, Pearl.
How are you
Good
doing this fine
morning.
morning?
Doing good this morning. Doing good.
I'm really, really hope that that's not true about Colleen, but I doubt that even uh, Matthew would lie about something like that. It's
Right.
really, really sad because we did become really fond of Colleen. I didn't start off on a very good footing with her um, because I was in Tony's when there was one afternoon when she admits she had had a little drink and she was sort of making um, a suicide reference when she was talking to Susan, and I got up and basically said, "Look, no, just there is no excuse. However you feel about people, you don't say to people, go off and do that. You just don't." So we had a bit of a backwards and forwards for a bit, and then she really came round over the parody, and that impressed me so much. Just like if you can take a joke about yourself, that goes such a long way. And we got friendly with her after that and talked to her, and I really became very fond of her. Never understood her affection for some people on here, but we all have our soft spots for odd people. So I'm not going to criticise. I'm sure there are people who look at me and go, "Why is she friendly with X?" We like who we like. What can you say?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Pearl, some people just can't wrap their hand around any of it. So
I believe
understand.
she was 63, Jane's addiction, but she'd also got some sort of lung problem, and she'd quite recently had a very serious fall, and a lack of mobility and breathing issues combined, not a good mix. Once you can't
No,
move
it's not.
around and you get any sort of breathing issue, it's not good.
Yeah. Uh, hope hopefully there can be some kind of definite one way or the other.
Yes,
Yeah.
Colleen was a member of Six Ups ages long before there was any sort of her getting sort of toing and froing in chat with people. She was a member at Six Ups. I believe that she was originally hanging around sort of, I don't think she was in the chat, but she was part of the whole situation with Ziggy. And but yes, I obviously I missed the end of your live last night, but I heard the start of Perp's live today. I caught a few minutes before I dipped out, and she was saying that Matthew came in here, did he?
In here?
That's what she
No.
said. I found that surprising. I didn't think that he would have.
Well, he did have screenshots of the chat. I don't know if he took them or someone else, but he didn't, that I saw, he didn't comment in here.
No, I didn't imagine that he would have. I just the main thing that I came up and wanted to say was because you know that they're going to be listening in the background. I thought there were no free passes. So how come Mrs. T suddenly gets a free pass? Just a couple of weeks ago, Perp, you were saying that if somebody had cancer, so what? They don't get a free pass.
Hmm.
Well, if Mrs. T is ill, so what? She doesn't get a free pass. Isn't that how it works?
Well, according to
According
Purpose.
to perp law.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Sort of, if that's your logic, why are there certain exceptions? Like there are no free passes apart from when you think somebody should get a free pass. How does that work? Your usual logic. Seriously, let the robe do the thinking for you. The chances are that it will come up with a more consistent argument and be more entertaining.
Mm-hmm. Very true, Pearl. Very true.
I was
I,
wondering if anybody else was going to come up here and join us because I was thought it's going to be a free for all. But
Right.
um, they've already done most of their laughing in the voice chat this morning. I got in there and they were already hard at it. We were listening to Tales of Tanga's new little man, and that was very exciting.
oh, oh. Well, I know Old Baconator over there apparently was on Matthews for quite a while last night.
Do you know who that is, Pearl?
Oh, we're talking
Ziggy.
about Zig, 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 Zig.
Mhm.
He
Amazing.
knows a
You,
baconator.
you're not even married 6 months, and your husband just arrived, but you're up on somebody's panel chatting. Oh hell no! In early days of my marriage, I didn't have time to be chatting on somebody's panel.
I know. That's what I've been saying. I I would be interested to look and see how many hours she's been live since he's been there. I mean, it has been excessive. So I don't know what's up with that.
She's scared to be alone with him. But then I swear she was over there flirting. It came across me. She was flirting with the old Matthew show over there.
Y'all say good morning to Purple. Her live's
Oh,
ending.
good morning, Perp.
Hey Perp, are you excited? Are you having fun? This is probably the most fun you've had for a long while. Have at it. No one gives a fuck.
Right.
Yeah. She got. You know what? I listening a little bit this morning. She got some stuff wrong over there, of course.
Well, I
But
was going to say,
Little
did you?
snippets I've heard. I don't listen to Matthew. I only hear secondhand. But apparently, Ziggy can't remember any of the details about anyone, which doesn't surprise me at all. We always knew that you were only significant when you were handing money over or solving a problem, and then you were only significant for the short period of time that that actually happened, and then she forgot about you. So she can't remember who is who anyway. So
That's what I
that
was going to
doesn't
say.
surprise me. And now I gather that apparently Jane Marie has a load of dirt about the Jerks, and Matthew has a load of dirt about the Jerks. And I can't wait because I have had the most boring life on earth as far as never having a debt, never being in court, never even having a speeding ticket, never smoked a cigarette. Please give me details of my exciting life. I can hardly wait.
Yeah, I mean, Ziggy was up there clueless. She didn't know who any of the Jerks were. Even Lolita, she could not remember her name.
mhm.
Lolita, Lolita, Lady CG spoke to her
I
every
know.
day for
Hmm.
so long and had her back over everything, paid money to try and make sure she didn't get evicted from that house because all of the flooring was ruined from her letting Athena pee everywhere. And Lolita actually sent her the money and this special enzyme that sort of breaks down animal urine in order to try and save all that flooring so that she wouldn't get evicted. And she can't even remember anything about it. I also gather that it was said that we still speak to Lolita. The last time I spoke to Lolita was the day that we actually said to her, "We know everything that's gone on. uh, how do you go forward from this? You're going to own up to everything or what?" And she just shut us down. I have never had a word with her since, even though at times there were times when I would have liked to know that she was okay because of all the stuff that they pulled up about custody issues. I was concerned about the daughter and never heard anything. And now finding out that she was also helping Ziggy fake stuff, I've got no interest in communicating with her whatsoever. This notion that we're all in touch behind the scenes. It's projection. This because this is the stuff that you do, because you never truly fall out with people, because you want to keep your claws into them, so that you've got some idea of what's going on. You lot constantly back channel communicate, and you project that onto everybody else. Why
Hmm.
don't I play that game? When I'm done with you, I'm done with you. Uh, if I
Yeah.
start off with a bad opinion of you, and something happens that changes that opinion, I can travel that way. This is what happened with Six Up. I had such negative bullshit opinions about Six Up. Since got to know her, honestly, think the world of her. She's one of my favourite people. Such a soft heart. She gets very passionate about things on her live. Such a soft heart, such a caring person. I adore her. I was wrong and I moved to a correct opinion. But if I start off thinking you're good and you sort of show me that you're not, we're done. I'm not, there's no going back for that. I don't, Do you know what I mean? I'm not
Yeah.
talking about a mistake that you come forward and you're willing to own. I'm talking about if you show me that you've done me dirty or you've done somebody else dirty, I'm not bothered. I'm not interested. I might have the odd poke at you for a laugh, but there's nothing about you that is coming back. So, like Chris and Linny, there will never be a day when we are ever friendly again. There are certain things that you don't cross the line with me. And some people would say that's inflexibility. I'm happy to own that. You can call me inflexible. You can call me judgmental. I know where my lines are and they're
Yeah.
firm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Ziggy thinks Tanga and Soup are the same person.
I know. She thinks
She
that
knows.
Tits and Eliza are both called Becca. It's just sort of, they are not the same. It just speaks to us that she never really gave a damn. She never paid any attention.
Yeah.
Well, I was kind of buying it last night when she was, you know, for 20 minutes, she was confused who was who and what was what. But then when she said that she could not remember, I don't think she called her Lady CG, but she said, and then I think Matthew said Lolita. She said, yeah, that's right. I'm like, I'm calling bullshit on this because there's no way she did not remember her name.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean,
Look at all the months that they were digging up stuff on Lolita. And now suddenly she's got a convenient black hole in her memory. I mean, I know that she has the memory of a goldfish, but even so, the way that they dug in to that woman's life, regardless of the fact that a lot of the stuff that they found out had substance to me, I will never get over the fact that they dug into a custody issue that had been going on for 10 years. And this guy had got, there were protection orders out against him, both for the child and for Lolita. And he was in the paper. And they were saying all these terrible things about Lolita, but they never stopped and asked themselves the question, if she is all this, how come she's the custodial parent? How come all the times you've been to court, they've never allowed you to have custody when you've suddenly got this respectable marriage and you're a great man and have been for a decade? Why, if she's so terrible, does she have custody? And nobody ever seemed to ask themselves that. And I sent Perp an email showing the newspaper article and the protection orders on the grounds that it was sort of like, my interest was that she shut up about this child, but it was just like a case of like, here you go, this is all the public record stuff. This is the man that you are defending. And she was just like, she wasn't interested in knowing about it. Because she'd already decided what she was going to do. That's fine, but then wear it.
Good morning, ladies.
good morning.
Morning.
Is that you, Tanga?
Yeah,
Hey, Tanga. Are you feeling particularly butch this morning?
I am very butch with a big head. And I'm John
I'm not
Wayne.
surprised
But
that you're
you know
feeling
what?
butch. I'm feeling
John Wayne.
£500 and a man called Dennis.
John Wayne had a quote. This is one of my favorite quotes. Life's hard. Life's even harder when you're stupid. So,
Yep.
yep.
Yeah. Good
Yes.
morning.
Good morning, Iris.
She's trying to come alive with that big cup of coffee.
I'd reckon that is a mug.
Good morning.
That ring light. If you got the ring light on now.
Yeah, she does.
I've cut back to just 1 cup of coffee per day.
Yeah, that's all you need with that mug.
Oh.
I like to fill myself. I've got a relatively small teacup, but it's never empty. So I'm kidding myself. I might as well just have a bucket and fill it because the amount of tea that I drink is beyond English cliche. You look great,
Yes.
Iris, and this is why Soup needs to get a ring light. Soup is gorgeous,
Oh,
but your lighting is terrible, my
it's
darling.
horrible. It's horrible. I do need a
You're
ring
gorgeous.
light.
It's just, you're gorgeous, but your lighting bad.
It's horrible. It is. They've told me for years to get a ring light and that would change it. So I'll just
Yeah, I'm going to have to get you one and send it to you. I've
Pearl's like, look, if
decided.
you don't buy it, I'm just going to get you one.
Yep.
Make sure you address it to. We know you're Tanga the Dyke. There you
I've
go.
always put, whenever I send anything, that makes it sound like I've sent a lot. I haven't, only a few things for particular occasions. Whenever I send anything to Soup's house, I always put a sarcastic title on. It's never addressed
Always.
to the person. I sent something for her husband because he got
That cookbook.
overhaul his whole diet, and it was sent to the Soup Wrangler.
The Soup
the
Wrangler. I
address.
want to know what the mailman thinks.
Yes, because when I've sent things to the little one, I always put her first name and the surname as Jerk.
Yeah. Or little. Someone put Little Soup. She loved that. That really made her day. No,
Yeah.
Iris, you weren't echoing, hun.
I didn't hear it.
Okay, good. I had my YouTube playing at the same time. I was like, oh no.
That's
Didn't know if
why.
you guys could hear it.
Yeah, if it was echoing for you, that's probably because you had YouTube on at the same time. Did Purple already end her live?
Yeah, that's what Charlie Girl said, is that she was ending it.
My God. That's pretty quick.
Wow.
Damn. But hopefully Six Up, I'm sure she emailed Colleen. I still call her Colleen. I don't even know what to say yet. I really don't. Colleen and us, at first, we didn't have the greatest relationship, but when we did that parody, that woman took that and I don't even know how to say it. She loved that parody. She would always go up on Purple's panel. This was when Heidi was up there, and she would remind them of the parody. And Pearl had played Colleen, and she had a cat named Lenny. And Colleen loved that because she had a cat named Jenny. And she would always remind Heidi of Grismo. And Heidi would be like, I didn't watch. I don't care, Colleen. I didn't watch.
I made a video. I clipped it all down and made a video that is still online, which is called Colleen Reviews the Jerks Parody.
Yes.
And in it, you honestly, Purpose got her teeth gritted so hard together, sort of, and Heidi and the both of them, they don't want anything. They don't want to know anything about it. And Colleen keeps going, anyway, I know you don't want to hear about this, but the parody
Yeah,
carries on and carries on.
She would. She's like, I know y'all don't want to hear about this, but did you watch the parody? The parody? I loved Colleen. I really did.
I'm going to, you know what? While you're talking, I'm going to grab the link for that and I will post it so that people can go watch it because it is a
I
hoot.
forgot about that. Okay,
Six Up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. It is very derogatory. I kind of had a hard time saying that D word, but somebody did. Who was it who called you that? I don't even know. I know it was
Who? What?
the dyke word.
Oh, I think it was Matthew. That's what I heard this morning, that he called me a dyke with a big head. It sounded like John Wayne. I really don't watch him. Now, I know people say that and they do. I really don't, because here's the thing with Matthew. I gave him an out. I was like, I only want one thing from you because I don't give a damn. I promise you about his or Tanga's conversation. That's not my business. I said, if she has said anything about me, which I didn't ever believe she did, but I just called his bluff, then put it out. Other than that, I don't care about anything else. And he never did that. So I'm uninterested because it's just the same thing on loop. You know, him just playing the same thing over and over and over. And I don't care. Like, you're the one that seems very pressed. And I'm good over here.
Yeah, apparently he was trying pretty hard to get y'all to come over there last night.
That's called troll pressure. I never fall for troll. Well, I have a few times, but I will not fall for troll pressure.
Yeah, not from that sector over there from him.
No.
Mm-mm.
Listen, I have had a much smarter, much funnier, more convincing guy in my life since 1989. He can't get me to respond to that sort of bait. You're not even in the running, guy.
Right. If your own husband can't. But that seems to be what he's trying to do from everything that we've heard, you know, because some people do watch him and get very upset with things that he say. And I understand that, but don't let it affect you too. Well, there are some things that he says about people's children that are disturbing. But if it's
It's the
anything
classic
about us,
thing. Considering that he's a man whose whole unique selling proposition in this sector seems to be that he's sort of like super dad. He's very keen to comment on other people's children. Make your mind up. You either want children left out of it or you don't. That's all children, full stop.
Yep.
But we all know you're full of bullshit.
yeah.
Oh, where'd 6 Up go?
I was just about to say hi to her, and she dropped.
I know, me too.
6.
I can't work out how to drop that link into the chat because I don't have
You
you
got
open
it back
in
here.
YouTube, but it's in the private chat. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's back here. Shoot, give me 1 minute, she said. I did hear that he's wanting Jane Marie to go through with her live, or he'll do to her what he did to Tanga. Uh-oh. That sucks. And
Good
that
morning,
old
baby.
saying,
Oh,
hey,
sorry.
no, you're good.
Can't.
My husband popped in. I wanted to say hi.
Aw. Are we playing something?
oh no,
Yeah,
oh,
play that video she popped in there. I think that's the one with
if you
Colleen.
want to, that's the one with Perp absolutely grinding her jaw. But I wanted to drop it in the chat, but I couldn't work out how to do it.
Do you
I
all
don't
want me
mind
to
either
play
way.
it?
Yeah, you
You
can play
can?
it. It's not going to get struck. I mean,
No, it's fine.
the channel is dead, and I made the video anyway, so it's my work.
Hey, Mexican.
God, yeah, just the beginning of that. I mean, Colleen, you're going to be missed. You got to share. You got to share my screen.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
No, you're good.
You know, it doesn't notify me. It does not notify that it's back there. It won't even light up a little red light or anything. So you just gotta grab me and shake me and say, "Hey, pull me
You
up."
got it. You definitely got it quick.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
That the other thing that the Circle Jerks did, they did a sort of skit. They did a sort. I did find it hilarious.
I don't watch it, but anyway.
Tell me
I
about it so I can go watch it if it's comical.
I thought it was hilarious.
They think they're doing something real.
Sorry, Purple, but I did think it was funny because it was all they were great the way they did it. I'm not going to lie, and it made me laugh so much. Friday, they changed our pets' names, didn't they? Your oh God, what's his name? Gizmo. He was Grizmo, and my Ginny turned into a boy cat, and she was Lenny. But did you see when they showed the cat trying to get out of the window?
No, I haven't seen it yet. When did they do this one?
So you know that skit they did when they took us all off.
Was it just?
I remember when it was like last week or something like that, or the week before. I don't remember. I didn't watch it. I don't watch.
Do you remember, Purple? You said you didn't find it funny. You thought it was boring. That's the one. I thought it was hilarious. You know,
And that's
it's like,
cool. I'm glad everybody did. I just
It-
personally didn't care for it.
you know, it was all of us. And Pearl doing me was so funny.
They had somebody as Purple, someone as me, someone as Jenna, someone as Colleen. I think they even had an Amy, didn't they? Purple?
They put Whiskey on there?
No, they didn't have an Amy. Sorry. You know, I always asked how Peaches is.
Yep.
Because I love Peaches. I think she's lovely. Pearl, yeah, she was me because she's the English one. And she said, how's Melons? And then with Peaches. I did find it funny, I'm not going to lie. I thought it was hilarious. Sorry, Purple, I know you didn't find it funny, did you? But
That's okay. Just because I didn't find it funny doesn't mean it wasn't. I mean, I have no problem with people laughing.
I have to say one more time, I do have to say, I hope you don't mind, Purple, but to see us all up there on the circular thing, I did think it was hilarious. I can't lie.
Oh, that's
And look at
fine.
me. Did you see me? What an ugly old cow I was.
No, I didn't see that. Like I said, I watched about 10 minutes of it and wasn't impressed, so I turned it off.
No. Then they said I get all excited when Colleen comes on. You know Colleen?
Yeah.
Who does the he's spiritualist, isn't he?
I think so.
They said I was all excited when he comes on. She said, Paul said, is that Colleen?
And then all Jenna said is exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I haven't watched it, so maybe I will. I don't know.
It is actually quite funny, especially the bit about Brenda as well. I mean, for God's sake, poor Brenda, she had like a monster on there. But what they were saying, it was quite funny. And you can't have a sense of humour.
Speaking of Brenda, has she been around?
You haven't seen her lately.
For anybody who doesn't remember what the joke about Brenda was, it was that she was arrested and banned from all the Dollar Generals in the United States for blowing a man behind the soup stack.
I won't lie. Lolita did a good job playing Brenda, and Colleen, God, I miss her already. Her little voice and trying to get them up on panel to wake up and laugh, and they're like, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, Heidi didn't watch it, but she knew exactly what the Jenna character said.
Yeah.
And then she caught herself and said, "Oh, but I didn't watch it." Yeah, Heidi, of course you didn't watch it.
Oh, what was
it.
what was posted, Georgette?
Or Matthew posted it, I think is what she's talking about.
How long ago did Matt post it?
I didn't check the time. I don't know.
I don't think he would lie about that.
I don't think so either. I mean, I would hope not.
No. Colleen really knew how to get to Perp. She did, and Heidi.
Oh,
and she
trolled
loved
her
that
good.
cat. God, that cat was everything to her. Jenny.
Yeah. Mm.
Is Stars up here?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't see her.
No, now she gone. She was.
Yeah. 2 hours ago. Okay.
Yeah.
Or people have a problem with their internet. I know 6 up popped up and popped back down again.
As she said, her computer was doing an update.
Yeah, like Breach posted just in the chat. 2 lovely people I only knew from being in chats with them. But Colleen and Jimmy Buckley was rock solid guy. He was always a joy to have in any of the chats. His sobriety story, his recovery was just such a beautiful story, and he was always so positive. And then just to hear that he'd passed, it's like, I really miss seeing Jimmy in the chats already.
I do too. I miss seeing. I looked, and the last time Colleen had commented was September 5th. I thought it was a little odd. I hadn't seen any of her comments lately because even if she wasn't in the live, she would catch the replay.
Oh, speaking of which, I watched a replay of Nonsenses this morning. So Josh B was in the chat.
Yeah, I found him. I found
Good.
him in God, now I can't remember. See, he was up there in Roan Mountain where it was really bad when the storm came through. It was bad. And I found him and I can't remember where.
Hey, Shane,
Yes.
do we know for sure if that's stars?
She can't
No.
get it. Okay.
Well, there's no avatar, and she's not commented in the chat, so I'd be careful.
I
It
would
might be-
too. I
It
would
might be
too.
somebody trying to.
It might very well be because Stars will probably be in the in her
Class.
work situation
Yeah.
at the moment.
I doubt that's stars. Someone came up and said, "Hey guys," and I don't think that was stars at all.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Good catch, Charlie girl.
Well, Stars, we're gonna have to leave you down there, honey. If you come back up, turn your camera on.
Mhm.
Or just speak because we know Stars' voice so
Right.
well. We'll know whether
Right.
it's Stars or not.
All right, ladies, I am going to drop down and let y'all get back to your show, and hopefully we'll know more about Colleen later. And
Yeah, I'm going to drop down as well. But oh, it's really touched me listening to her voice again and just how funny she was. Responding to, I mean, she really did work them over so well. She was such a great troll.
yeah, she was, and she was so funny.
She really could push perps buttons. I mean, ye gods.
She
I think it's probably going to be, the news is probably going to be true. And just, Colleen, wherever you are out there, salute to you. You were, seriously, you were a wonderful person to interact with, even
Yeah.
when you had got one on you. You were just fantastic.
She definitely had
I
sense of
hate this.
humor.
I hate that this is the, you know, when you're younger and you go through that stage where everyone's getting engaged and everyone's getting married and then everyone starts having kids. And this is the downside of it when you reach the stage where everybody starts getting ill
Right.
and everybody starts passing on. It's like, yeah, I could have lived without this stage.
No, it was stars.
Okay.
Was it? Oh, brilliant.
It says, "I give up. I keep getting kicked." Because I just got a DM from her. It was actually stars.
Okay. Good.
But
Shame,
wasn't
I'm
it
glad
last
that she said
Great.
that, though, because that was a good catch, Charlie girl.
It's always worth being like that. I mean, we had somebody come up on an open panel as we, and it was just one of those losers that associates themselves over at the Purple Channel. And just came up to say some slurs.
Oh, it was so embarrassing. That's why we don't drop our link, because the first time we did it ever, we had some redneck come up and drop the N slur. And I'm thinking, this is a great start.
Yeah, that's always nice, huh? Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
it was embarrassing, but more embarrassing for him. Well, he probably didn't care, but
I don't think he cared because he just naturally slipped it out. Hey,
yeah.
Tony.
Oh, Tony gifted 5 memberships.
Aw, thank you, Tony.
Oh, Bubblegum, 6 up, Sassy. Jane. And how do you say that? Mazikine?
Oh, Mazikeen, yeah, she's one of
Oh, we love
our channel.
Mazikeen.
She's a good girl. And isn't it lovely? You didn't have to worry about who was getting the gifted memberships because you don't have the huge turnover on your channel. That some people have
Exactly.
their channels, but they give away the memberships and they hate nearly everybody who wins one.
No, I got one to the Bees channel again, and I'm not even subscribed to her. Used
Uh-uh.
to, it was a way, people thought it was a way to snuff out the trolls. Now, doing that, you're just wasting your money if that's why you're doing it.
Yeah,
It-
I
yeah,
have not been in Queen Bees for months and months, and yet I've had a membership there. For I think we're coming up to 10 months. I keep getting these emails saying,
yeah.
welcome
So
to
you
your
don't
new
even
sort
have
of
to be subscribed to get a membership. YouTube just spins a wheel, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
best one. As I was gifted a membership in Queen Bees during the show where she was dragging me to hell, and it's just
Oh,
like, well, there we go, added bonus.
Well,
right.
Queen Bee's getting her own right now, and I am loving it. Shout out to Sinner.
And Sinner made a great point. No one would have made that connection between that registered sex offender
Right,
and a member of the creator's family. I'm not going to say any more than that. People will either know or they won't.
right.
Sinner didn't make that connection, but Queen Bee did, and
And
Queen
then
Bee's
she
got a
was
much bigger
wrong.
audience.
And then the creator that supposedly that it was her child, she comes up on the Bees panel and said, "That wasn't my child, that was me." And the Bee is still like, "Oh, you mean that what? Oh, it's still wrong." I'm like, "Oh my
And
God."
nobody would have known any of that, Queen Bee, if you hadn't shut your mouth off.
It was embarrassing. Just stop trying to windmill for people if you don't know what's going on. But I'm going to tell you something. If you're a racist, the Bee will break her neck to windmill for you. So that's all you got to do.
Yep.
Mm.
There's a lot of people who will. It's astonishing how
Yeah, it
quickly
is.
people's outrage passes over bigotry. They'll sort of see how the water's going. If everyone's currently outraged, they're going to be a bit outraged. When everybody gets over it, they've got over it.
Yep.
I'm going to drop down, ladies, but I'm going to be hardcore in this chat because I've
Me too.
loved these lives.
Yes,
Thank you for
Shiny.
coming up, guys.
Charlie girl, y'all are doing great. I'm sorry I missed some of the nighttime lives, but I do go to bed early like an old lady. But you all are killing it.
Oh, thank you.
All
It's
right. I'm gonna
fun.
drop
So
down.
apparently, this is like our 30th something, according to Purple's math.
Purple's math.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to ask Eliza. She's the one keeping track for us.
Oh, that sounds right. I'll see y'all later. I'll be in chat.
All right.
Have a good
Good
day.
night, Tang.
Bye.
Bye, Tanga. Bye. They called her Tanga. Oh my goodness.
Where'd Iris go?
Oh, she dropped down. Iris, she'll be in there telling us to drop the thing here in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, except but she don't care. Look, she don't care, but she sure is watching, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And for everybody, just make sure you watch correctly and listen, and don't make it what you want it to say. You need to review it again and listen to what I said. But that's okay. And I was thinking too, Charlie girl,
Mm-hmm.
what I was thinking we should probably get those clips back together, pull them up,
Yeah.
and show from the from like the beginning of this where they went on their live and discussed what they discussed about those
Mm-hmm.
pigs, because there seems to be some people that she's trying to convince that she's done nothing wrong, and go over all of it and make it nice and clear, and I'll even tag them in the title. That's what I'm feeling like right now.
You want to do it now?
No, not right now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
It's too early.
let me say this because we know she's listening. Hey, girl. Hey. Um, So for the last time, Purple, Eloise and Fancy did not comment on Jenna's photos, nor did they comment on Levid's photos. They commented on a post-it that had a lowercase d on it, and it had some jelly smeared on it. So it was a little d pic. So quit trying to say that you don't know why it was okay for them to do that and you to do that, because they didn't. They were not commenting on an actual photo, dumbass.
Yeah, she knows that. She knows. She's just trying to twist it. But that's okay, because I can twist her words too. Because remember the live she did the other day threatening to off someone with the hand utility? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? Mm-hmm. So we can just go around and say that she threatened to do people in.
Yep.
It works both ways there. May want to think about it there, Perp. Stop your lying. Because that's most certainly what I understood it to mean.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, she said go in real life will get people shot, is what she said.
Yep. And even if they had been describing an actual photo, two wrongs don't make a right. Does
Yeah,
not
but
give you permission to do that.
well, I think Eloise and Fancy should put that video behind a paywall. What do you think?
Yeah. There you go. And
Mm-hmm.
charge people to view them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she goes real life big time, huh? Or she'll say, but I didn't do it. No, you just gave other people the number to do it and encouraged it and sat there live waiting for it to go down. Because you were oh so concerned about someone. Which is a lie. You weren't. You were looking for entertainment. You weren't concerned somebody was going to stroke out or have some kind of medical issue. Not at all.
Nope.
Sitting thinking it was funny and laughing. Yeah, okay.
And that's what she said earlier. All I did was, yeah.
hmm But yeah, I was thinking about doing that, just getting it all, put it together. A nice little review. And we could tag, because one of them, big one, is Blame Katie. She doesn't have a clue. She's like, oh, they're saying you did that? Oh. Well, obviously, Blame Katie didn't watch your videos where you discussed it on your lives. The one that you privated, one you put behind a paywall. We'll bring it out and let them see it. Because I think people need to be educated of what you're doing.
Also, stop saying that Jenna shared her images with multiple people. You don't have any fucking receipts to prove that. So
Well,
receipt 3 didn't happen, right?
she can say it all she wants. Like I said, every time she opens her mouth, it's just more and more. Every time she says things like that, she's just racking them up, racking it up. Dictum says she doesn't want me to put out the rest of the evidence sent to us. Ooh,
No, but we
Dictum.
do.
There you go. There you go. Because what did
Girl,
Jay?
come sit next to me.
Jay said, we nosy. We want to know the truth. We want to see. Did they? I don't know, Six Up. I don't know. She said, I missed it. Did perps chat all day? They wouldn't pray for a neglected dog? Probably. Well, I mean, her love for animals, right? I mean, she kicks them, she throws them, she does whatever. She doesn't like animals. She's definitely not an animal lover. More than truth seeker. So yeah, I was thinking that it might be really good to put a live together like that and just kind of review it all. Tag people so they, if they choose to watch it and to see, then they can go, oh, wait a minute, you know what? Okay, we see what's going on here. Because Perp's trying to paint it all like, everybody over here just crazy. Oh,
Mhm.
and the other thing too is they're saying, oh, she was laying next to the husband. Well, according to your description, she wasn't. So you may want to retract some of your stuff there, Perp Diddy.
Right.
Just saying, you may want to think about what you're saying there. But like I said, I love it that she keeps talking and throwing her own ass under the bus. Now you know how everybody else feels that you're going to do it. You're doing that too. Because you're doing it to yourself. You don't even realize it. Or maybe you do. You just think you're untouchable. I think you're about to find out. That's no threat, Perp Diddy. Not at all.
She did make a comment at the end of her live that I thought was kind of curious. She was talking about the case, air quotes here, and she said it's in the police's hands now. Let them handle it, or detectives. I can't remember what if he told you that there's no case, that there's no evidence. Why would it still be in their hands? Why would that? I didn't understand that.
I don't know. And we're not an investigation or anything. We're just calling out all your shit you're doing, Perp. You don't like that? Huh. Interesting. See, I'm going to replace your with huh. Yes, Breach, please do. Good morning, Superior Dreams, KK.
Morning.
Look, my doggies are all running around playing, laying down now. They just having fun, relaxing and chilling. I haven't thought one time about kicking one of my dogs today.
Right.
Or my
Kim,
chicken.
we don't know. We're trying to confirm that. 6up has emailed her. I guess Matthew put it on his community page that she had passed. So we're trying to confirm it.
No, who would you contact her? Yeah, Kim, it's sad. They played one of the old clips of her up there on Perps. Talking about the parody they did. Right, Georgette. Yeah, she may have spoke to him. I don't know. I don't know how she'd speak to an investigator if there isn't one. You know? Yeah, Kim. Hopefully there'll be one if that's what's going on.
I wonder how he found out.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, Charlie girl. Just thinking that. Right, Dictum? Yeah. That's what I say. You don't mess with the dogs, man. We spoil our dogs. I don't think she likes that at all because she don't like animals. But our girls got left at the soap operas playing. We had
Sure did.
watching soap operas and having their snacks and chilling out on
Drinking
the
their
bed.
coffee and smoking their cigarettes, watching the Golden Girls.
They said, "Hey, throw me one of them gummies." Oh, hello, baby. Oh, really? She wouldn't say the investigator's name. Well, I don't know, KK. Seems to me she'd, I don't know. But like I said, every time she just speaks on it, she always throws herself even more under the bus. Every time. She's real intelligent. hmm You know, she did say. See, I thought she said the investigator's name. She put out all kinds of stuff on there, just like she put the stuff about in her own state.
Which
Yeah,
is full of lies, by the way. So was
hmm
Levitt's.
yeah. Which I think there might be something with that too. Ooh, mm-mm-mm. Yes, except stacking nails all day. That's right. I don't know, KK. You could go re-listen to it though, because we're not gonna put out a name or nothing like that. All we did put out a county and a number, and say if you know anything, you have information, call it in. The correct county. I mean, think about that, Charlie girl. How long did it take her to quote unquote find the correct county,
Good Lord.
and then wanted to argue? Oh, I think Jenna knows the county she lives in, don't you?
Yeah, I think she does.
I think she knows. I know the county I live in, but it always is entertaining when somebody else from the cornfields of Iowa wants to sit there and tell someone else where they live. Especially after we sat there and told you and you still wanted to argue it. Lack of mental capacity is very lacking, isn't it? Very, very sad, honey. Very sad. So I think it'd be a good idea, though, Charlie girl. Put it all out there. I'm going to tag people, which I don't usually do that in the title, whatever. But I think there definitely will be some that we tag and say, hey, come and watch this. Tell us what you think. Do you agree with this still? Do you agree with what Perb Diddy is sitting over there spewing her lies on? So easily proven. That's another
Yeah,
one
and
we
she
could get
has
off.
to prove it herself every time we play it.
Exactly. Again, not something that we've done. Yeah, Breach. That's right. 'Cause you know what? Animals don't. They just look. They don't talk back to you like that. Well, sometimes they can get a little sassy, I guess, but they're just good. They just sit there and chill out, and they love you. And huh? Now, I guess if you take care of them, you're not doing cruel things to them. You got a zoo there. You got 3 foxes? Oh, that's so cool. Breach got 3 foxes coming up to her now.
Oh,
We always just get dogs, stray dogs. We thought once we moved out here that we could, because at our old house, we had every stray dog would find its way to our door. I kid you not.
hmm
There was a few dogs that we had held on to overnight and, you know, had to sit there and, put on the neighborhood page, whose dog is this?
right.
One of them was a beautiful shepherd who was just like our Chief and Ayla. They had all that white on them. And we called the number on the collar, and they were actually out in the middle of the water on a boat and had no service. So we kept her until they finally called frantic. They had a friend that was keeping her, and she got out of the yard. And they were really upset because the friend hadn't notified them that the dog was gone yet, and we had her overnight. And so I said, yeah, it's okay. We'll just keep her until y'all get back. And they came back. Poor thing. But they all, we always thought that, well, when we move out here, we thought, well, we won't have stray dogs come up all the time. And sure enough, we had some stray dogs coming up. I was, oh my goodness.
Oh, that's awful, Breeze. The daddy was killed.
Oh no. Oh. Hey Nikita, good morning.
Nikita.
Oh, Pearl got a lot of them coming through. She didn't have any pets, but she got foxes, badgers, hedgehogs, squirrels. Oh. We just got coyotes, cows occasionally, a horse, dogs, snakes. I don't care for the snakes, y'all. I'm sorry. Can't
Why
do
are you
them.
apologizing?
I'm just saying, that's one thing I don't. Sorry. Some people keep them as pets, but not me. I check out. Checking out. But that's okay. We have Amazon coming up. We were laughing about it yesterday. Amazon comes rolling up, and you can see the ones that are scared to death of the dogs, and they just they put their window down and just enough to get that package out of it, and they drop it wherever they drive off. It cracks. I'm like, we have one time. It was ridiculous. He goes to the end of the driveway, up there at the road, and I sat there in the kitchen and I watched. He got out of the van, walked around it, put the package over by a tree, and then walked back to the van and got in. And I thought, so stupid. You do realize my dogs, if they really wanted you, they would have had you before you even got to the tree to
Right.
drop them. I was like, okay. But we have one Amazon driver. He always brings some snacks. He asked,
Oh,
is
he's
it okay?
smart.
I said, yeah, but he loves the dogs.
Mhm.
And, they're like, always happy to see him come rolling up because they're like, he's got our treats, They get extras. Mountain lion, bobcats, bears, bitches. Bobcats, but we don't have any mountain lions, but we don't have bears. Not that I've ever seen. No, hopefully not. I don't think we do around here. Never seen one. At all. Oh, good golly, there they go. No, you can't go out there with them. Sorry, you too little.
She's like a fart in a skillet.
I know. She want to go out there so bad. I'm sorry, honey. You too little. The pigeon will come and get you, scoop you up. Ooh, but yeah, that big old loud voice she's got.
I know. She's vicious.
Mm-hmm. Vicious,
All
vicious.
1 pound of herself.
Oh. Please throw your 2.5 pounds around.
Mhm.
There. Oh, okay. That's what they're barking at. I don't know if they took off barking for. But gosh, what are they doing? I don't know why they're barking, Dad. It's just a. Well, I don't know. Let me see if it's Dad or did my son take Dad's truck and do something. Oh, wait, that's not even our truck.
Oh, somebody out there?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was ours. I had to go get my glasses on and realize, oh, wait, that's not our vehicle. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's what they're barking at. Go get them because they're strangers.
Right?
Now I know. Okay. Whew, now that mystery has been solved. It's okay. Truck and trailer for the neighbors and having to turn around or something. Mm-mm-mm. Well, anywho, back to the subject at hand. I think we should put that video together. I wonder what Perp thinks about that. Perp, do you think that's a good idea? Put it all together in one neat little package? One-stop shop?
You're not sure? Are you not sure that Pooh hasn't done that already?
I don't know. Put it all out there?
Mm-hmm.
No, because this would be a little bit longer than, I don't know. I mean, from the beginning of it and calling it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just a little explanation to people. Seems how Perp wants to spend things. And you know what, Perp? I'll even throw in the D pick. That little dirty D pick. I'll throw that clip in there too.
Mm-hmm.
I most certainly will. Because that's what you're trying to use against us. That's what you got? You can't come up with anything better than that? Huh. Oh, yeah, because we never did anything as nasty as you've done. And Perp, like I said, I am so grateful that you did do that live for, what was it, 6 minutes or something that she put behind a paywall, showing those pictures you have possession of. I think that's what makes you the maddest, is your own stupidity. I said it, y'all. Your own stupidity. You thought that was going to make you real cool, didn't it? Like you were going to prove some point throwing Sassy under the bus. Get out of here. Whatever. Funny how you didn't have who it was coming from or going to.
Addiction says she's already done that.
Oh, 30 minutes plus. You put it together. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, put it together. Hey, you showed this video. You showed this video. And this is what you did after Jenna said she was using the white flag. Hold on. Now look, he thinks we're really in danger. He's gonna sit back here, bark, and not going back out there. I got to stay here in case they come around. Yeah, Soup, I do. I think that's what pisses her off the most. But it's her own. You're your own worst enemy, there, Perp. You really are. Your own worst enemy.
Trying to prove somebody else is guilty of something, then she implicates herself.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask where you did that, because you've done it multiple times.
Oh yeah. Every time she opens her mouth about it, she does.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks, Pearl. You got an attorney. I know Eloise and Fancy are going to be very grateful you're working on that.
Mm-hmm.
Legal consequences. They're going down. They're going down. They're going down. About time somebody put Eloise and Fancy in their place.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Every time I think about that, I'm like, what the heck?
Jeez.
Oh, they described it and everything. How did they describe it? Can you even fit on the? How does it all fit in the camera? Huh. Interesting. She tried to turn that around, saying we were talking about Jenna. What the heck?
Mm-hmm.
Her, you crazier than I thought. You really are. But you're not the only crazy one out there on these YouTube streets, unfortunately. It was a nice move that you did what you did last night, too. Encouraging Matthew to put more out. Hurt, did he?
You nasty girl. You're nasty.
Hmm.
I mean, it's becoming a pattern. So I'd watch that if I were you.
No,
You
don't
might,
tell her that.
you
Let her
might get
keep
a
going.
reputation.
Orange is the new glitz. That's right. You're suited up in orange. Oh man, I can just picture Eloise and Fancy sitting there in orange jumpsuits.
Oh, they'd be all bedazzled. You know it.
Oh, that gives me an idea.
Hmm. Eloise would have to have an orange crown with orange jewels on it.
Oh, ah.
Oh, I'm sure she was, Anne. So fuck, I was seemed pretty excited about hearing the messages. Y'all are nasty.
I know they really are. Yeah. Oh no, Joe. Yeah, you're right. It's not anything smart to say. It's look, man. Sometimes people view it just to see how many times she gonna hang herself. You know, and
Hmm.
you get caught up over there, hung up by your own self. That's ridiculous.
And we sit with our popcorn and just wait for it to happen because we know it's going to.
Uh-huh. Yeah, every time. Every time. Oh, they did this, they did that. Oh, and they said that. No, no, no. Look, turn your bell tone up, Perp Diddy. Well, you know what? It's not even a hearing issue for Perp Diddy. It's
It's
not a hearing issue at
comprehension
all.
issue.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I think them fights she got into with the family over Christmas and stuff, she took one too many hits to the head. Probably what happened. Yeah, Georgia. I don't know. Some people may, but like I said, I think we need to do one and educate people and not really educate, just show them. Hey,
Remind
this is
them.
how well do you think this works? After Jenna oh, that's what I was gonna say. After Jenna raised the white flag, saying she was not doing this anymore, she was done because of the nasty. And that's really where we should start. Is playing that clip of that video where she went at Jenna's daughter like she did. And Perp wants to say, "Don't bring your kids into it." Perp, you lost that. You lost that when you sat and spoke so vilely about a young woman that happened to be Jenna's daughter. And so, what's the golden rule? If they're on YouTube, you can talk about them. I guess maybe you shouldn't put yours on YouTube, huh? With her foul mouth all over the place. So don't sit here and act like don't act like your loved ones are innocent, honey. I guarantee your kids are doing some shit they shouldn't be doing, judging from the way they talk and the way they address people.
Yeah, Jenna's
Mm-mm.
mother has got more class in her pinky than Purple will ever have.
I know. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, Georgia, it was gross. It was gross. She's gonna sit there and mm-mm-mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true, man. Look, you're like, you know what? This stuff going on in my life is not that bad.
Right. You can use that as a teaching tool for your children.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be like this person.
Exactly. Yeah. That's right, Soup. Yeah. She thinks it's hilarious. Oh, she's just like me. Okay. That's what you're proud of? All right. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. You know? What I said was, if you're into, and I could pull it up and go verbatim, replay it. I'm not worried about it. If you don't think your loved ones are doing some fuck shit somewhere, they're gonna do something stupid and slip up in life, you sadly mistaken. I don't look, man. I know I've raised my kids a certain way. I most certainly have. But I also know that they're human beings and they make their own choices. And whether I agree with those choices or not, who knows what choices they make and repercussions they're going to have. But my kids always know that they can come home to mom and dad and have a soft place to land. We're going to love them regardless of what they do. Oh, yeah. Well, the mocking of victims comes over from Earp's little sector right there. Oh, does she breach? She said her daughter steals from her employer? Really? I don't know. I don't know. Perp, does she? Does your daughter steal from her employer? You are pretzeling logic to pretend to be offended, but you have no judgment for what they did to Jenna. Sit down. Oh, that's what her daughter said on live. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Well, see, Perp, maybe your daughter shouldn't be speaking on live about stuff like that. See, Stars, I thought it was you, but everybody else said, keep her down there. Don't bring her up. It's not her.
I was just afraid we were going to get porn bombed for the first time.
No. We got one other time.
Oh, okay.
I was like,
I must have missed that.
a little bit ago, but it's okay. Oh, she said it on a live one night. Oh, I hope somebody has a clip of that. I'd love to hear that. See what I miss if I don't listen. Damn it. So, Perp, you have your daughter on a live talk about how she's stealing from her employer. Oh my gosh. Mm. Dang, Perp, I thought your kids didn't do anything because they know better. I guess stealing from your employer is okay, right? Mm. Oh, it's okay, Stars. It's okay. It's early in the morning. This is an early live for us this morning.
Yep.
Why not? Because I don't know. I have to travel today, and I don't know what time I'll get down there. It's a 4 hour and 14-minute drive. So, oh crap!
It was a little D, TJ.
It was little
Teeny
D.
tiny.
We really should get it and screenshot it and show it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can. Exactly. And see, as I say, you can sit there, you raise your kids a certain way, but that doesn't mean that they're going to do what you think they should do or want them to do, wish for them to do, pray that they do. They're human beings, just like we are. We all make mistakes. Our children are going to do it too. And the moment you think that you're untouchable and your children aren't going to do something, they're going to prove you wrong every time. And Perp did years has already proved you wrong. Talk about stealing from her employer on your own very live. Dang, Perp, do better. Did she call her out for it and say, hey, you shouldn't be stealing from your employer? Did she say anything like that, or she just let it ride? Oh, she shut her up pretty quick. Too late though. Too late because people already heard it. That part, your daughter over there stealing from her employer. Mm-mm-mm. I guess your little angels aren't so angelic, huh? Yeah, I guess.
Well, I wondered when she brought the donuts home because Purple
Well,
made a comment, or she made a comment to Purple about you didn't pay for them or something. I don't know. It made me wonder.
I don't know. I don't even know if it was that place of employment.
Right. I don't know.
I guess, is that the same one who was working at a fast food restaurant before?
I don't know.
I have no clue. Don't say that on a live. Okay. Yeah, breach. Mm-mm-mm. Didn't say, hey, that's not right. You shouldn't be stealing. Say, don't say that on a live. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Way to go. Apples don't fall far from the tree, huh? Committing crimes left and right, aren't you? That's what you passed on to your child. That's nice. That's really nice. Mm-mm-mm. Like I said, all of our kids are gonna make mistakes and do stuff because they're human, just like we are. But when you don't, look, the problem is when you don't correct them. That's a problem, isn't it?
Yep.
Mm-mm. Yeah, that's right, Pearl. That's right. See, that would have been a good reaction instead of don't say that on live. Just shh, shh, shh. Okay. We're gonna talk about your kid there, Perp. We're only talking about what you had on your own live. You put it out there on the YouTube streets for everyone to see and hear, huh? Okay. All right. Well, you ready to shut this down, Charlie girl? Because I got a couple things I got to get done real quick,
Yes, ma'am.
and we'll be thinking of how to put that together. Well, we'll have to get it with Dictum, I guess, because she's got it. She's got one she can put out, and
Right.
yeah. Mhm.
All right, everybody, have an awesome day.
And you too. Love you.
Love you.
Mhm. Yeah, that's right, Soup. So certain. How would you be so certain? I don't. I don't put anything past anybody, even my own children. I don't. I mean, I pray that they don't do something like that, but I'm still gonna love them, even if they do. I'll just be telling them, hey, you put yourself in a bad situation, whatever it is that you've done, and there you go. Our children learn from their mistakes just like we do, if they're told it's a mistake. But yeah, there you go. All right, guys, thank you so much, Pearl and Soup and Six Up. Even though you couldn't say anything, and Stars, thanks for coming up on panel. And we'll be working on that video. We'll discuss more on that one. And you guys have a great day, and we will see you later. And prayers for Colleen's family if we find out that was what happened. So you guys have a good one. Take care in Georgia and anywhere that's devastated by the hurricanes, guys. Talk to y'all later. Bye.